So, have you ever felt like you're really putting in the work, showing up every day, giving it your all, but then, end of the month comes and your bank account, it feels like it's just treading water.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Covering the basics, maybe? Surviving?
Exactly, surviving,
Yeah.
but not like thriving, not really getting ahead. It just seems elusive.
And maybe it's things getting more expensive or, promotions just aren't happening fast enough.
Right. It's this cycle. It can feel really restrictive, like you're stuck.
Yeah. And the source we're looking at today actually has a name for that, right? Being just over broke, the J.O.B trap.
That's it. But here's the thing. What if the key to escaping that, the real key, isn't just finding another job, not even a higher paying one necessarily?
Okay.
What if it's about something deeper, like a skill set shift? Imagine really unlocking financial freedom, earning more, maybe working less, getting actual control.
Okay. So that's the big idea we're digging into today. This deep dive, it's drawing heavily from just over broke to financial freedom, the skill set shift you need. That's by Obsidian A. Freeman, Fasioli Publishing. And our mission, really, for you listening, is to kind of peel back the layers on this. How focusing on building valuable skills, skills that are in demand, how that changes things compared to just, working a job.
Yeah, how it can genuinely shift your financial path, open up opportunities.
Totally.
And it sets up this really important contrast, doesn't it? Because skills are different. They don't just pay you for the hours you put in.
Right, not just time for money.
No, they create opportunities, they give you leverage, they let you earn what you're actually worth, they put you in the driver's seat with your income, not your boss setting the limit.
That's a completely different way of thinking about how wealth actually gets built. A different model.
So let's unpack this J.O.B trap a little more because the analysis and the source, Obsidian Freeman's work, it's really sharp on this. The book basically says, look, this just over broke mindset where you're always just scraping by, that's not going to lead to wealth.
No clear path there.
It's just this constant exchange, your time, your life energy, for a fixed amount of money, often with no real way forward, no real progress.
And that's exhausting, right?
Yeah.
Not just financially tight, but mentally draining, too. Feeling stuck.
Totally stuck on a treadmill.
And what's really interesting is how the author breaks down the difference. The core distinction between just having a job and building what's called a skill set to wealth.
Okay.
So a traditional job. JB, your income is usually tied to an hourly wage, maybe a salary, your earning potential.
Yeah.
Mostly decided by your employer.
Predictable, maybe, but often kind of stagnant.
Exactly. Growth depends on those slow promotions. It's very linear.
Right.
But, and this connects to the bigger picture, a skill set to wealth functions very differently. It offers, as Freeman puts it, like unlimited earning potential.
Okay, unlimited sounds good. Well, what does that practically mean?
Well, it means you're in control. It's not just hype. Your income isn't capped by the clock. You can package your skill, you could license it, use it with multiple clients, maybe even teach it.
So you're multiplying your effort, not just trading hours.
Precisely. It's dynamic, it's scalable. You can grow your income at your speed, not someone else's timetable. The argument boils down to this. Real wealth isn't built by climbing the corporate ladder or collecting job titles. It's built by getting really good at valuable skills that the market actually needs, wants to pay for.
Okay, and this is where it gets really practical and encouraging because the truth is, you listening, you already have the ability to learn new things, to grow.
Everyone does.
And the source points to 4 specific skill sets, high leverage ones, things that are consistently in demand and can really lead to wealth. First up, sales and negotiation.
Ah, yeah. Super important.
And it's not just about selling widgets. It's about understanding people, figuring out needs, communicating value effectively. That's useful everywhere, right? Business, life, negotiating your own salary.
Absolutely. It's a fundamental communication skill, really.
Second one, digital marketing. I mean, businesses today, they need an online presence to survive, let alone thrive.
Totally. Non-negotiable almost.
So people who can actually attract and convert customers online, they're incredibly valuable. We're talking SEO, social media, content, ads, all that stuff.
And you can often show direct results, right? Track the return on investment. That makes your value really clear.
Definitely. Okay, third one mentioned is financial literacy.
Yes. Crucial. And often overlooked.
It's more than just budgeting, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. It's about understanding how money actually works, how to make it work for you, investing, multiplying it over time. It's the skill that helps you shift from being just a consumer to being an owner.
That's a powerful shift. Consumer to owner, I like that.
It's a game changer for building wealth long term.
Yeah.
And the final one listed, freelancing and entrepreneurship.
Right, taking your unique talents and building something yourself. A side hustle, maybe a full business.
And the key things there are the freedom and the leverage it gives you. You're not just trading time. You can create systems, maybe build a team around your skill, and amplify its impact.
Okay, so thinking about those four. Sales, digital marketing, financial literacy, freelancing. It really makes you think, doesn't it? For you listening, how could just one of those skills let you create new income streams?
Streams outside of your main job.
Yeah. Suddenly you have options, you have agency. It opens things up way beyond just the paycheck.
It gives you that sense of control we talked about earlier.
Exactly.
Right.
So, okay, the ideas are powerful, the framework makes sense, but how do you actually do it? How do you go from understanding this to taking action?
Right, the practical steps.
Well, Obsidian Freeman doesn't just leave us hanging with the theory. The book lays out a really practical blueprint. It's a 7-day action plan to start building skill set wealth.
Okay, day by day. Actionable. I like it.
Yeah, it's about taking intentional steps every day for a week to start building this momentum, skill by skill. So, day 1, identify your strengths. This is about looking inward. What do you actually enjoy? What are you naturally good at? What topics just make you curious?
Tuning into yourself first makes sense.
Yeah, like the example given is maybe you enjoy writing or you're good at editing your friend's stuff. That could point towards learning content marketing or copywriting.
And linking it to enjoyment is key, right?
Yeah.
As Freeman sort of implies, that makes it sustainable, not just another chore you have to do.
Totally. Finding where talent and interest meet. Okay, day 2, research high-income skills.
Right.
Take those strengths and interests from day 1 and now look up actual skills that are in demand and pay well, skills that align with them.
So connecting your interests to market needs.
Exactly. The book mentions things like graphic design, programming, consulting, public speaking. But here's the key thing the source stresses. Pick one, just one to focus on initially.
Important point. Don't try to boil the ocean.
Right. Avoid that overwhelm. Focus allows you to actually get good at something.
Makes sense. Deeper mastery beats shallow knowledge everywhere. You want depth.
Okay, day 3, learn something new. Now it's time to actually start learning. Find resources.
Free or paid.
Both. Freeman suggests YouTube for free tutorials. There's so much there. Or platforms like Coursera, Udemy for affordable courses, LinkedIn Learning for professional stuff.
Lots of options.
The main thing isn't finding the perfect resource, it's committing the time. Like, spend at least 30 minutes a day actually learning the skill you chose. Active learning.
Just start, get some momentum.
Exactly. Then day 4, apply your skill practically. You can't just learn passively.
Right, gotta use it.
Yeah. Start small. Offer your skill to a friend. Maybe volunteer for a little project or just create something for yourself. Practice is everything.
Real world application.
Like the example, learning graphic design. Okay, maybe try designing a logo concept for a local cafe, even if they don't ask for it. Just do it for the practice.
Yeah, that step trips people up sometimes, doesn't it? That fear of not being perfect yet.
For sure.
But like the source says, theory without practice is just theory. You need the experience to build confidence, build a portfolio, really solidify the knowledge.
Couldn't agree more. Okay, day 5. Find your first paying opportunity. This is a big one.
Huge milestone.
The source really emphasizes this. Look on platforms maybe, Fiverr, Upwork, or just local connections. Find some way to earn actual money with your new skill.
Even if it's small.
Exactly. Freeman literally says your first dollar earned is the most important step. It's not about the amount, it's the validation, proof that your skill has real market value.
It changes how you see yourself too, right? From learner to provider.
Totally. Okay, day 6. Create a wealth plan. Now you get intentional about the future.
Strategic thinking.
Set some actual goals. How much extra income do you want to make each month from this skill? What steps will you take to get even better at it? And, importantly, how will you reinvest what you earn?
Reinvesting back into learning, maybe tools.
Yeah, or even saving towards building a bigger operation eventually. It's moving from just earning reactively to building wealth proactively.
Becoming the architect, like you said earlier.
Yeah.
Planning your financial future using the skill.
Exactly. And finally, day 7, reflect and expand. Look back at the week. What did you do?
Take stock.
Celebrate those wins, even small ones. They represent real progress. And then think about what's next. Expand the skill set. Go deeper. Keep the momentum going.
Nice. A full cycle of learning, doing, and planning.
You got it. And honestly, if you follow through on that 7-day plan, you've genuinely taken that first massive step, moving from just being over broke to actively, consciously building wealth through your skills.
It's not just an idea anymore at that point. It's something you're actually doing.
Right. It's real for you.
So just to kind of wrap up the core message here, breaking free from that J.O.B trap, it's not really about luck, is it? Or waiting for some big break.
No, not at all.
It's about taking deliberate, consistent action. Building those valuable skill sets. I think Citi and Freeman put it really well. Your job pays the bills. Your skill set builds your future.
That's powerful. Your skill set builds your future. It really is about taking control, isn't it? Moving from being passive about your income to actively creating it.
Taking ownership.
So the big question for everyone listening, I guess, is, are you ready to make that shift? Are you ready to move beyond just the job? And maybe the thought to leave you with is, what skill will you start building today?